I read to find adventure, to teach myself new skills and knowledge, to reflect on my life, and to discover the world. What do you read, and why do you read it?
Why I read the things I read, usually because they give me joy, even the difficult things, even the things that are hard to grapple with.
Well, I'm a theater major, so I like plays because they let me kind of picture what it would look like in my mind while I'm reading them on stage.
I like reading books with a sense of place. I like to read books about Canada. I like to read books about the South. I read books about urban planning and bicycle policy and everything I can get my hands on about Jane Jacobs. It's turned me into somebody who can carry on a decent conversation at a cocktail party.
So books that are first-person narratives from the perspectives of people I will never be help me to learn about what it's like to be someone other than myself and things that people may be going through that I would never have even thought about.
It helps you keep up with the news, and I have heard that reading fiction improves your empathy. And I think that's true. You see from other people's points of view, and you kind of become that person.
Literacy helped me because I had a lot of trouble reading growing up. It took me till the end of elementary school. I did tutoring, and once I did, I just read constantly. Books were a lot safer and more comfortable than people all the time, and my test scores went up. So when I did the ACT, it was my highest score, which helped me get scholarships and afford college.
Why do I like to read? So I can ease my mind of tension from my surroundings and make me laugh. I like to read funny things.
You need to understand the world you are in, and you need to understand how it works so that you can use it to your benefit in your education.
It's nice to look at my own problems from a distance, and I think that's what science fiction fans do a lot. Look at the problems we have, but with the comfort of them being in another world, or they allow you to envision a world where things are different, kind of.
You can't really get along in society that well if you can't read. It opens some pretty important doors, first of all. If you're illiterate, you're going to have trouble finding a job. You're going to have trouble reading street signs.
Books give you different perspectives in life. It gives you different ideas that you may have never thought of before, different attitudes that you might not agree with, but you should understand.
Lately, I've been reading a lot of nonfiction in American history, especially about the Revolutionary War. I enjoy knowing those things, and I enjoy having a broader perspective on the world that I live in. It's kind of comforting to feel that you're armed with more knowledge, I think. There are books that have changed my life. I've read a lot of biographies and autobiographies of Hollywood movie stars. My autobiography by Charlie Chaplin. I read it when I was 14, and I've read so many things about him since then. His life inspired me to learn how to juggle, to go to academic conferences on silent films. They inspired me to go to museums and see silent films when I was studying abroad in London, and that's where I got the idea that maybe I would like to be an archivist, and I would like to preserve things. So So you can walk around and say, oh, books don't change my life, but when you confront yourself with your reading list, I think you'll realize that there are some that have done big things.
I read my science book to be able to study and practice for my MCAT to go to medical school. And I also read to learn about sales when I go shopping and save money.
Literacy is important because you cannot navigate the world around you without it.
To be able to learn things, to follow directions, to communicate.
Just something that allows me to keep learning without necessarily being in school.
The day I realized how important reading was the day I couldn't, because I was in Japan and everything was in Japanese.
When I'm not reading books, I'm reading articles. And when I'm not reading articles, I'm reading things for work. Everywhere I go, I'm reading, just constantly. It's something I started doing as a kid. I enjoy reading. It's part of my identity, so I'm gonna keep doing it.